Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of 15-Minute Builds, and in today's episode, we're going to be building a Auto-Smelter, an automatic smelter. Some of you will probably recognize this because I have built it in my Welsknight's Realm and in Kingdom Craft, but for those of you that did not see it, it's a really useful little thing. It looks pretty cool, and it is a great addition, almost I would say a necessary addition to just about any survival world. So let's go ahead and get right to building. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock, starting right now. So the first thing you'll want to do is take a chest and lay down a chest, just like that. Then you're going to take 2 hoppers and feed them into the back of the chest. On top of that, you're going to put 2 furnaces, with a hopper going into this one on this side, a hopper going into this one on this side, and then 2 hoppers on top. And finally, on top of that, you're going to put a chest and a chest on top of each of these 2 side hoppers as well. Now, technically, this is all you actually need for the auto smelter. You put your coal in here, you put your ores here, they smelt through, and they pop out here when it's all done. But that doesn't look all so good. It doesn't look very pretty, so that's what we're going to change right now. So, first thing we're going to want to do is put 2 stairs just like this. And we'll do that on each side. Then here, we're going to put 2 stairs like that. Over here, we're going to essentially do the same thing. So what we're doing is covering up those hoppers that go from here into here. Oh, this got placed upside down. And we're going to basically wrap these stairs around like that. And this is all just stone brick stairs. That's all we're using right now. Okay, now on top of this, we're going to put stairs. And we'll also put stairs right here. We'll put a stair there and a stair there. And same on this side. So it will look something like this, which doesn't look too bad. Now we've got this giant backspace. We've got all this space back here. So let's do something with that as well. In fact, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a chimney back here. Let's do that. And actually, let's move that up a little bit so that it is right in like that. So we'll have something that looks kind of like this when we're done. And then we'll put stone bricks like so. Actually, I think we did it like this. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, let's go ahead and build these up fairly high. Like so. Also, I should note, you have to use stairs or slabs for these blocks right above the chest. Otherwise, the chests will not actually open. There we go. You can see they do open like this. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I think I would like this a little bit better if it was down like so. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay. Now, let's take these up another level, and we'll put 2 more like that, and then this will go into the full chimney. So we'll have something that essentially looks like this, and we can maybe curve these again. Like that. So we'll get kind of this furnace shape going here. And then we'll take the chimney up fairly high. Somewhere maybe right about here. And then we can build it up like this. Take some stone brick stairs and put that in like so. So you got this giant chimney on this thing, right? Now, we also need a roof on here, and we need some space for the roof. So let's go maybe about here, and we're just counting 1, 2, yeah, over 1, out 2, and like so. Is that going to work? That might work. Let's start there, and we can change that if we need to. So, let's see, what's stone brick? Stone brick is 98. Set 98. Okay, so this is kind of going to be the platform out front, and it will come back here behind, but we want to start, and we want to make sure that this is the bottom of a block. So right there, and then we can bring that out like so. And then we're basically just going to build this up at an angle like this. And this is going to be our roof. And yeah, I think about there looks good. And that should be the bottom of a block, right? No. No, it's not. That's the bottom of a block. There we go. So from here, going straight down to over here, we'll go like that. There we go. And this is a little bit too far. So we'll go there to there, and we'll replace that with grass. There we go. So this area then ends up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 10 by 10 area, essentially. And then what we'll do is we'll bring this out, make sure that that's lined up properly, and it is. And then we'll bring it back down, and we're just going basically a half block every time we go down. There we go. So that looks pretty good. And then these can go away. And we're just going to go ahead and fill in these slabs. This is essentially going to be our roof that will go over this. There we go. And we'll bring this thing over as well. Oh, that needs to go down. There we go. There. So you got a roof on it. Then let's go into our building blocks and grab, there we go, cobblestone walls. And this is the reason that we need to make sure that these slabs end on half of a block, or on the bottom of a block, because if they don't, you'll have a gap like this, and it'll look really derp. So, we want to make sure that doesn't happen, and the way we do that is by ensuring that these little bits right here come down and end at the right level. Remember, 10 by 10 area will make this perfect. There we go. So you got our little tool forge type thing going. Now it's time to add some detail. So let's put in maybe some cracked bricks kind of in the floor here. We can also maybe use a little bit of andesite and maybe even a little bit of gravel. I kind of like the effect that gravel gives, and the andesite probably wouldn't look too bad either. Once again, we're going primarily stone brick, but we're just mixing in a couple other materials here and there. Like so. So we'll do maybe cracked stone for those, andesite for those, and a gravel there. Just making this whole little area a little bit less dull, a little less boring. And andesite like so. Maybe an andesite there and here. Cracked stone brick there and there. And that looks a lot better. Now we want a path that leads up to the forge. So let's knock out an area like that. I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do a full forever path. I'll just do a little path. You guys will have the idea. I'm not trying to, lay out a massive area or anything like that. We're going to use coarse dirt. I think it fits very well with a path like this. I also think I'm going to extend it a little bit, make it a little bit wider. So we'll just kind of do something like this. There we go. Now, just like with this, we're going to mix some other materials into here. Just kind of randomly and as we see fit. So, let's mix in maybe a little bit of podzol. Just a little. Maybe one more right there. Let's mix in a little bit of gravel. Like so. Let's maybe take some jungle wood and mix just a little bit of that in as well. Maybe one over there. And then let's actually take some leaves. We'll use oak leaves in this case. And mix a little bit of that in too, like this. And then we can also add some bushes and stuff to the outside as well. And it looks, in my opinion, pretty good if you then take those and put them into the ground so it looks like they're growing. You know, something along those lines. Then we'll take some bone meal. We'll bone meal out here. We'll bone meal, in fact, we'll just bone meal around the entire thing. Just like so. That looks pretty good. That is certainly looking like a path. Let's also grab, oh, there we go, birch sapling. Let's grab a birch sapling, and let's plant a birch tree right there. And maybe another one back about here or so. There we go. So we've got this kind of forge going. Now, we need something in here for some light. So, I don't know that this is going to work because I'm not sure if chests count as transparent blocks or not. But we're going to give it a try. So, let's put down some netherrack like that. Let's grab tools, combat tools. Here we go. Let's light that up and close that off. Does that give us any light? Oh yeah, that definitely gives us a little bit of a glow back there. And you can actually see the fire, just barely. You can see the fire roaring through. And that shouldn't light any of this on fire, I don't think. I don't think it will. It may be wise to fill in that and fill in that, just to be on the safe side. And is there any other? No, just right here. I think that should work. Oh, come on, get up. There we go. And the forge still seems like it's glowing, which is good. That's what we wanted. Now, still in need of a little bit more light here. So maybe what we could do, since we do have a little bit of time, maybe we could... Oh. Come on now. Maybe we could add something like that in here. And bring this down one more. Like that. And then actually we could also bring this up a bit. And over. And we can do that on both sides. Like so. Oh. There we go. And that should actually help us a little bit with depth as well. Just make it look a little bit better. And then you can take maybe some torches and just put a torch here and a torch here as a little additional light. But I think I'm going to call that one done, guys, at 13 minutes and 47 seconds. So there you have it. We got ourselves a nice little forge. One more very minor detail that I almost forgot about. If you grab a cobblestone wall, this is of course quite optional, but I personally like the effect that it gives. If you grab a cobblestone wall and do that, it looks like the chimney has a little bit of a top as well. So I kind of like doing that. And then you can of course take, let's just search for it. Here we go. You can take webs, and you can go with the classic Minecraft web trick for smoke. This is not one that I certainly ever came up with myself, but it's been around for a while, and a lot of people know it. So we're going to use it real quick. Just kind of bring this... Oh, I'm falling. Bring this kind of over. Something like this, and you can kind of, knock some of these out maybe, because the farther you get away from smoke in real life, obviously, the less likely you are to actually be able to see the smoke. It dissipates more. So maybe, something along those lines. I think we've got too much over here. It's a little too far away. And I think it needs to come up a little bit more as well. There. So, you get something going like that, and that looks pretty good, I think. But guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one done. I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe for more 15-minute builds, and all that kind of good stuff. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.